to you guys about chocolate. Chocolate is a very versatile tool used in the pastry world very often. It is much more complex than people think it is. I'm going to tell you how chocolate is made, how to read chocolate labels, and why and how to temper chocolate. First, where does chocolate come from? Chocolate comes from a tree called Theobroma cacao. The word Theobroma is Greek for food of the gods, according to facts about chocolate. This tree is native to South America and is typically grown by individuals or families that are small, surprisingly. The chocolate is located in the pods that are grown on the tree. They take 5 months to mature, and the pods are harvested after those 5 months, and the beans are taken out. Next, the beans must be fermented to develop the typical chocolate flavor that we associate with it. Otherwise, it will never develop that flavor. Ideally, the beans are spread out on the ground and left to sun-dry for a few days. Periodically, someone will come and move them around so that they can evenly dry. Next, the beans are roasted. This will further bring out the potential chocolate flavor. The bean is then separated, nib from shell, and the nibs are taken and they are ground up to create chocolate liqueur, which is also known as a chocolate paste. The chocolate liqueur is then mixed with sugar, vanilla, cocoa butter, and occasionally milk solids. It is then refined for a smoother mouthfeel. Then this mixture is conched. Conching is exposure to heat, agitation, and oxygen for a prolonged period of time. This process was created by Rudolf Lindt of Lindt's Chocolates, according to the Chocolate Review. This makes more flavor for the chocolate, and it makes it viscous instead of crumbly, which is what we're used to seeing it as. The end process is the chocolate is then taken, it is tempered, it is molded, and it is packaged, and that is how we see it on the shelf at the store today. Next, I will speak to you about chocolate labels. There are three types of chocolate, as you know. Dark chocolate consists mostly of chocolate liqueur. Milk chocolate consists of chocolate liqueur and milk solids. And white chocolate does not have any chocolate liqueur in it at all. It consists of cocoa butter, sugar, and milk solids. Chocolate percentages. This indicates how much chocolate really is in a bar. A higher percentage of chocolate means a lower percentage of sugar, according to the Story of Chocolates. For example, a 70% chocolate bar will contain 70% chocolate liqueur and 30% sugar. Last, I will speak to you about tempering. Why should we temper? An untempered piece of chocolate will appear sometimes to be mottled, or will have white streaks on the top of it which indicate bloom. It will melt in your hand, and it will also have an incorrect texture, and it will not have that characteristic chocolate snap. A tempered piece of chocolate will be beautiful, shiny, crisp, and it will definitely set, and you can hold it in your hand and will not melt. Cocoa butter contains crystals. It is also polymorphic, which means that it can set up into 6 different forms. Tempering requires agitation, temperature, and time, according to Chocolate and Confections by Peter Gerling. Tempering encourages cocoa butter to set up in the specific crystalline structure that you want it to, according to fine cooking. How to temper. First, you must melt all existing fat crystals in the chocolate, which means temperature. You must agitate the mixture once you reach the right temperature that you want. You will be cooling the mixture down and creating the unstable and stable crystals that you are trying to get rapidly. Time. You must agitate for a period of time to get quality crystals. And then you must rewarm the whole mixture so that you will melt out your unstable crystals and you can keep it at a working temp. You want to hold it at this temperature so that you may work with it, and you don't want it too hot because then you will ruin your crystalline structure that you worked so hard to get. In conclusion, I spoke to you about how chocolate was made, how to read chocolate labels, and how and why to temper chocolate. Chocolate is a huge part in the culinary world, and I am hoping that the more the people know about chocolate, the more they may appreciate what I will do in the future in my work. Thank you.